Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Girls Like Nerds. I am with basically my unofficial co-host at this moment,
That's me.
Drew Dailey. Hello. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Long time no see.
Long time no see. Only the last,
24 hours.
I know. I saw it yesterday, sorry, last night.
Right.
So today, it's funny because I was thinking about this, that you are kind of my unofficial co-host because whenever we have the time to shoot episodes and actually shoot multiple episodes in one day, even though your girl got outfit changes and everything. And it's a whole different background, different studio. But Drew ends up being kind of the person that I have so many nerdy conversations with so many times throughout the week. And even in I think our last episode, I talked about how you're my most called friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the nerd conversations never run dry. And, like that episode we talked about, we just go on tangents, right? And so that's how it's like when we're hanging out. And we have to keep it a little more tight.
I know, we really just bounce around a lot. We can't help ourselves. But today we're going to do our best to keep on a specific topic that we decided on. Throughout this last, I think, week or so, we've just been sending each other voice notes about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Why I've been watching the extended version of Lord of the Rings almost every single day over the last 2 weeks. And then we just send each other voice notes
I started with The Hobbit because I'm like, well, I'll just watch the, Hobbit 2, 3, and then go into Lord of the Rings. And then I'll just have a random thought about the movies that I've seen 250 times, and I'll just send her a voice note, and then she responds with her thoughts, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, and it's just been that way for the last couple weeks, so we decided to talk about it on the podcast today. Yeah. I think, and I feel like I've had this conversation with you or myself, and it's been in my mind. I just think I've had this conversation with you. You mentioned The Hobbit, but I thought you didn't like The Hobbit as much as Lord of the Rings.
Oh, definitely not. But they're good movies. Like the acting is good, casting is good. They just rushed them. Like the studio made him rush them out, and they made him do 3 movies instead of 2. And
you think they could have done that in 2 movies?
Oh yeah, because most of the stuff that he put in there, it's like invented for the movies. Not most of the stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that they invented, or he just really dragged it out.
No, he dragged out a lot of scenes
to make 3 movies because they're like money.
True.
But they didn't give him enough time to do practical effects like he did in Lord of the Rings, which
I see.
adds to the realism of the movie. And part of why Lord of the Rings is so good is because
they overdid the CGI, and then it ended up being, I feel like they ended up cutting out so many scenes.
Oh my God.
Because it was too much CGI.
Something that just kind of, slipped by me is I had never seen the original, the first Hobbit or the second Hobbit extended editions. I never saw them.
They're good.
So I'm watching the second Hobbit movie, the extended one, and I was like, oh my God, they cut out so much stuff in this movie. And you're like, oh yeah, I've seen that. And I was like, how did this slip by me for so long?
I know you were just telling me, I've been watching the extended version of The Hobbit. I'm like, where have you been?
Yeah.
I've been watching the extended version.
I don't know why. It was almost like they didn't have it on the streaming services when I was watching
that's probably true.
That. Because they go back and forth. And yeah. Because I watched the extended versions of Lord of the Rings. It's pretty much only.
Did you see that article? I don't know if I sent it to you. You sent it to me. They were talking. It was like some quick little article about there's a guy last year that watched the extended version of all 3 Lord of the Rings movies 400 times.
Oh my God, yeah, that's right. I remember the title because it was like he watched it and underneath it was like, is this guy okay?
Yeah, people were worried about him.
It's like, is he all right?
And I was like, I've seen something's got it figured out. I mean, he knows what he likes, and you just keep doing it.
Yeah, we shouldn't be asking if he's okay. We should be asking, like, are we all okay?
I think he needs to.
Why aren't we doing?
We need to join his TED Talk, and we need to figure out how the rest of the world can be more like this person. Yes.
Yeah.
And then now, ever since I saw that, I'm like, was it me? Like, oh my God, like I've been watching this movie so many times.
Because there's too many things that we nerd out about that we would want to watch over and over again. We can't just stick to one.
That's true.
So we go in phases, right? Where it's like all about Lord of the Rings for a while, then Harry Potter for a while, then Marvel.
Now I'm in my Middle Earth phase right now.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you could live, and I feel like we've asked this before, but I like asking it again. Anywhere in Middle Earth that you could live, where would you live?
Hobbiton first. Okay.
Obviously.
Because it's like,
it's the best place.
I like peaceful. It's beautiful. We were even talking about, because this is how big of nerds we are, do they get inclement weather? Is it just beautiful all the time? I can't imagine it snowing there. So like they probably get rainy days.
I feel like it's like LA in my mind. Like
Without the
the
smog
Shire
and-
is like Los Angeles. It's like, okay, no, not the smog. Sorry. I
Yeah.
mean like the weather. It's like
I would say the Shire is more
sunny.
like Orange County, where it's
Okay, but
beautiful.
there's no beach.
Well, that's true.
This is conversation. So.
I know, right?
Okay.
So, okay,
You gotta think about these things.
The Shire would be first.
All right, Shire's number one because they're drinking all the time. They're partying every day.
They eat.
You just farm your own shit. Like you fireworks.
Yeah.
You're just having a great
Making
time.
babies.
Yeah, I mean it's a blast.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Second would be probably Rivendell.
Oh, Rivendell's number 2 for sure.
I mean, it's gorgeous there.
It's just stunning.
Yeah.
God, it's
Got
so
that
beautiful.
Waterfall and just, I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's like high rises everywhere.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. But
I don't know
apparently
if I have a
everybody has
third
to
one.
walk in slow motion there, because that's
Well, because they're old, right? So
Yeah.
it's like they don't. That feels like a normal pace to them. It
Right,
seems slow
that's
to us
true.
because our
well,
lifespan
they
is shorter.
live like 1,000, 2,000
Yeah.
years, and it's no big deal. But yeah, that would be number 2. Number 3, I don't know.
I don't know if I have a number 3 to be honest with you.
Probably the. Well,
I feel like I'm
yeah, I don't
running
know.
out of-
Maybe like the forest elves, but they're
No.
less wise.
No,
you know,
like
um,
Radagast, like where he lives, the brown.
No, not him. No. That's like kind of ghetto wizardry.
Oh yeah, I
you
don't want
know?
to live in like the hood
Um,
wizards. Mm-mm.
No, like if you go where Lady Galadriel lives in the Lord of the Rings movies, that's the
Oh,
heart
that's pretty.
of
Okay.
elfendom, right? But it's just not as beautiful, right, as Rivendell, I think. But it'd still be great,
Okay, listen, we're staying in the Shire, and then
right?
during the holiday season or something, during Christmas we can. go to
Rivendell's like
Rivendell.
a summer vacation.
Oh, you want your summer house in Rivendell?
Yeah, I could do that. And then
What?
maybe like Airbnb a place in Galadriel's place. Why am I forgetting the name of?
I know where you're talking about.
Yeah,
because I
and I
never
literally
we
just
never
watched
talked
that
about
movie, so I'm
that
just like,
space at all.
Too
But
many names. too
Speaking
many
of
names.
Galadriel, we were talking about the show that's coming out.
Rings of
the
Power.
Rings of Power show.
Mhm.
I know we've talked about this before. I was not a huge fan of the last
Mhm.
season.
So much potential wasted.
I think I had very high expectations going in watching
me
this
too.
show, and it really lacked severely for me. And then it just ended weird, and
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, I really just thought there was not going to be any more of this show, and it was like the most expensive show they've ever made.
Yeah, because they scheduled 5 seasons, spent what was it, like $1 billion budget or something, and then they just the direction they chose and some of the choices were just you're like, really, you have all this space to move and you chose that one, and
I like the girl that played Galadriel.
oh, she was great.
I liked her as a character. I liked her scenes.
Mhm.
Her action scenes were amazing.
Yeah,
Like she was a bad bitch. I liked her a lot. But then everything else is fucking weird.
yeah. The elves were a little too scholarly and less warrior.
Yeah.
But
And then, so technically, like the hobbits hadn't. This is before they were hobbits, right? In the show.
I forget what they called them in the
I
show
forget what they
because
called
I've
them in the
put it
show.
out of my mind a
And
lot.
it just
but-
took them so long to get there. They really dragged it on.
Right? Is he Gandalf? Is he Sauron? I don't know. That
By
was
the
like
time the show
whole
was over,
thing.
I was like, we don't
You're like,
we
who
don't need to do
cares?
this
Yeah.
again, right? And now this season 2 is coming out.
Season
What?
2 is coming out, and apparently it's centered around Sauron. So he's
I
going
can
to
doubt
be kind of like she was in the first season. He will be in the second season.
Right.
I
You know what's
guess.
funny? I always listen because their names sound so the same. That's how I felt like when I was watching Game of Thrones. All the names sound very similar. So I always forget. I know I remember, like I see it in my mind. Sauron is the white wizard.
Yeah,
And Sauron is
is the bad guy, the
guy.
misunderstood
Yeah.
bad guy.
I know. I was having a crush on him in this first season. I was like,
Right.
he's just so misunderstood. Like, he just needs a friend. He needs
Yeah,
somebody
he needs
to
a
talk
friend,
to.
and he needs to get some.
And he needs to get laid. So.
Yeah.
If
Everybody
Galadriel
does.
had put it out, like when he fucking wanted her to, do you think we'd even be bothered with Rings of Power at all? No.
Could you imagine? That'd be a plot twist,
Oh, and then there'd be no story.
right? But yeah,
Things to think about.
I'm cautiously curious about the next season. I will definitely watch it because I love
No, we're
Lord of the
definitely
Rings,
watching it.
but I'm going to go in with a little more skepticism, as I'm sure a lot of people are after the debacle of the first season.
I'm just shocked that they made another season. I'm like, is it because they already spent the money and like decided they were going to do another
I think
one?
they know that there's still a market and audience for it. Hopefully, they just decided to do a little pivot, kind of like Marvel has, where like, hey, take the loss and change direction because, if people like the new direction, nobody cares about the first season. They'll deal with it to get to the second season kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess. So. I'm wondering if I need to bother with like a recap of the last season. I feel like like watching it again sounds just not like up my alley.
I mean, we pretty much already covered everything. There's people that become hobbits, there's elves, and there's dwarves that, that's one thing.
Oh, the dwarves,
They said that the Balrog will be in this season, because remember they teased it in the first one. Said he'll make an appearance, so that's cool.
That's where the money's going, I guess.
I loved
money I'm
actually
on
like
Prime is going.
the kind of the dwarf storyline and stuff was great. I thought.
Oh, I thought that was a great
the actor who played. I'm gonna blank on his name.
We're blanking because I only watched the season one time and I didn't like it.
I thought about going back to rewatch it, and I was like, I can't. But I loved that actor. I thought he did a phenomenal job.
I thought so too. I thought even like the woman that played his wife, like their
chemistry was
dynamic
good.
was really cool.
So yeah, there's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot of like Sauron, the dwarves, the elves, all that. I don't know if they're going to focus as much on the Hobbit, whatever they call them.
There's just nothing to talk. Like, what is there?
Well, it's like they don't even play a part in the story. Like people forget.
They don't play a part in the story until
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Or the Hobbit, I guess. But yeah.
Until
it's like
Bilbo
people forget they even exist.
Like,
yeah.
And then it was funny. So Drew and I were like, amongst the very long voice notes that we sent each other, I was talking about how technically, like the Hobbits saved all of Middle Earth.
Yeah.
If you think about it, so they kind of like, I don't want to say save the world, but in their mind that is the world, right? So the Hobbits saved the whole world, and then he just like goes home and
he pieces out and he's like, "Give me a pint of ale."
Like that's it.
Yeah. For a little
Doesn't
while
sound that
before,
great.
then he leaves. Which I have a problem with that. If
The third movie, Return of the King, is probably Two Towers is my favorite one, but Return of the King, when like the big battles are over, that's my favorite part of the movie. Mm-hmm. And every time you think it's about to be over, it's not over. I'm like, wow, this is the longest ending.
I remember like it was yesterday seeing Return of the King in theaters, and they do like the fade to black, and everybody thinks it's over, and then they come back and everybody's like, oh,
more.
And by like the fourth fade to black, people in the theater were like, what? Like, when is it over?
It's like, is this where
don't you
Marvel
want
got
him
their
to wrap
initial,
up like 3
over.
years of yeah. But the end of Return of the King, if I'm Samwise, I'm pissed that my lifelong friend for decades and decades did not give me a single like ounce of warning, and he's just like, hey, I'm leaving forever because I don't like it.
He's just like so miserable here with us.
Which I get. If you tell me beforehand, I'm like, I get it, but that'll give us a chance for closure and say goodbye. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, wait, where do they go on that ship? Where do they go?
To the Undying Lands, like
Undying
the Undying
Lands.
Shores or whatever. There's a bunch of names for it.
Yeah,
off into the east.
But like technically, they make it seem like you can't come back.
Yeah, it's basically like I mean, I don't know how the books describe it. It's almost just like an afterlife, or they actually talk about it in the Rings of Power. Like that's where the elves came from, right? They're just going back, and Bilbo and Frodo get to go because they.
I know. I'm like, wait, what? Honestly, if I was Samwise, I think I'd be kind of mad too. I'd be like, what? We can't go?
I'd be like, bro, you're leaving me with my wife and all these
you wouldn't
kids
have even
by myself.
Gotten the ring in the fire if I didn't carry your ass up this fucking mountain. You would be dead if I wasn't with you, and you're just gonna leave.
And
I can't go
technically,
with you?
Frodo failed at the end.
He did fail at the end,
right?
It was reminding me of like Gandalf when we see his hand like all fucked up because he put the ring on his finger, the Horcrux ring, and it was gonna kill him.
Well, you said Gandalf, but I know what you meant.
Gandalf the Grey.
Dumbledore.
Oh, Dumbledore. Why do I always like, because they're both
too much
gray
Lord of the
wizards,
Rings,
I always think that, and I always like, who would win in a battle? Like, who would be Gandalf?
It's like that old meme that was like, this is how you piss off a nerd, and it's a picture of Dumbledore, and then it says, use the Force, Harry.
Use the Force,
Or no, it's a picture of Gandalf, it says, use the Force, Harry, and it's like.
There's too many things going on there. Yeah, I get them confused until he becomes a white wizard, because they do a lot of the same dumb like shit.
And they look very similar.
And they look identical.
Can you imagine if they cast Ian McKellen as Dumbledore?
I'd be so happy.
It'd be epic.
I would be so excited about that. I think we're onto something. Is he even acting anymore? He probably doesn't even go.
Oh, no, he is.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
He's looked that old for a really long time.
Very long time.
So it's like,
yeah.
What else can he do?
Random side note. I know you've probably never seen this movie, but Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's kind of a campy late 90s like action comedy thing. Kind of underrated. There's a character at the end who's deaf, and he like comes from a movie and comes into the real world. So he's got, the black cloak and the scythe and all that. It's Ian McKellen.
Ooh.
And it was like before he was known, because he was a stage actor for so long.
Does he look old?
He still
I've never
looks...
seen him not look this way.
He looks like an old man for his age, but not an old man, if that makes sense. But you see his face, and you're like, oh, my God, that's Ian McKellen. I was like, that's pretty crazy.
That's my guy. I love him.
And that was probably late 90s, I think.
Okay. I probably won't be watching it. But
No, you don't need to.
Me that
he's literally
random Snapple fact.
He's in it for like 2 minutes. But when he talks, you're just like...
Oh, it's the voice.
Oh,
it gets me
Gandalf.
every time.
Yeah.
Oh, Gandalf. Oh, I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like... Oh, this is what we're talking about. So Merry and Pippin, I always get them confused, right? The Hobbits. Because they look the same and the names sound very similar.
Pippin's the idiot.
So Pippin's the one that's done a lot of like dumb choices throughout the storyline, right?
Who constantly has to touch things and... Yeah.
I remember watching this the other day and thinking, before they made it before they even made it out of the Shire, like he was doing dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember thinking, why don't you just send him back home? Like
Yeah.
he doesn't even do anything the whole movie. He's kind of like a filler character.
Up until the very end, yeah.
And even then, I'm like, listen, because the Ents, like he convinced the Ents to go, and I forget where they were in the...
To see, they're like on their way back home. And he's like, no, wait, go that way. Because we'll go by Saruman's castle. We'll see him tear down all these trees.
Smartest thing he's done the entire series.
It was like the only good thing that he did.
And it took like a year. Like how long were they gone? Like 13 months, 14 months?
13 months to the day from when they left.
From leaving to coming back.
Right.
Right.
So who knows at that point? It was probably months and months and months.
It was months in. It took him that long to do one like smart thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hate this guy.
He technically saves Merry after the big battle.
I mean...
But it's like...
Would we have
did
missed
he
them?
need to save him? I don't know.
Like,
So,
I mean...
yeah.
I don't
But
know.
it's like him and Merry are just kind of inseparable,
Yeah, they're just a couple of tools.
Yeah.
Just blind leading the blind. I feel like I'm trying to remember all the things that we were touching base on when we were sending our voice notes. We were talking about... Oh, God, help me. I feel like you sent me a really good voice note the other day, and I'm like trying to remember what you said.
I mean, which one?
I should have written this down. But they're all nerdy conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Samwise coming back, and he still, like, he went through all that journey to make it to Mordor and back home over a year, and he still couldn't talk to the one girl he had a crush on?
It was, because in the books, and, Lord of the Rings fans know this already, but when Gandalf... Like, when Bilbo leaves, Gandalf figures out it's probably the ring. He tells Frodo to hold on to it. He's like, keep it secret, keep it safe. And he pieces out to find what it is. When he comes back, that's a 17-year gap. I mean,
like, why couldn't he have taken the ring with him?
Do you remember
and just gone to
anything
Mordor
17
just
years
in case?
ago?
I don't even remember how old I was 17 years ago. I don't remember what I had at the fair yesterday. We were like, I forgot what we ate. Like, I don't remember.
So Gandalf comes back after 17 years, and everything's just like the same. Frodo looks the same. And I was like, Samwise, after 17 years, has still not hit on the bartender that he likes, right? I'm like, dude, she would.
I'm like, playing
she
the
would
long
got
game,
married,
but I
she'd
don't know
have
if it's...
kids, all this other stuff. I'm like, she's just waiting for you.
I'm like, Samwise isn't that hot.
She'd be like, I'm not giving you
really?
a drink until you ask me out, dude.
Like, what the?
So he still hasn't. And then he pieces out for 13 months, and she's
It's
supposed
just
to
gone, never to be heard from
she's
or
like,
seen ever again.
maybe that guy's dead. I don't know. So I'm going to get married to somebody else. And
She still doesn't move on.
right?
That's
Nothing
a red
changes
flag.
in the
I don't know.
Shire.
I'm a little nervous about it. I'm
That's
not
why
sure she
as
could
soon
be
as he did
trusted.
ask her
She's
out, they
crazy.
busted out
She's
like
got
3
problems.
kids, yeah.
Like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And he still couldn't hit on her. I was like, I remember thinking that the other day. I'm like, wow, this guy is a fucking pussy. Like, you went through all this hell and back, saved everyone. She should be sucking your toes right now. Like, you just literally saved her
Well, you
life.
said something else.
I know. I didn't say toes. I said something else. But both of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. And then it finally, until the 5th ending of that movie that you finally see, they've got kids and they're
He's got all these kids. And then he loses his best friend.
He loses his best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, Frodo. Love him dearly.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
More of Lord of the Rings than Hobbit, personally.
Absolutely. I love, like, Martin...
That plays the Hobbit, right?
Yeah, who plays Bilbo. Like, he's such a good actor.
Great.
He's so great as
He's
Bilbo.
been in so many movies that I'm obsessed with him. He's
I mean, he's in Marvel movies and all
I
that
know,
stuff.
that's
Like,
true.
he's everywhere.
Yeah.
He was on Doctor Who for a long time.
Did you ever see World's End?
At World's End?
At World's End? It was that Simon Pegg
Oh,
kind of movie.
no,
Just
I
that
have
movie.
not. I know what you're talking
He's
about.
in that movie too.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
I
like
love that.
randomly watching that movie and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Bilbo?
Yeah, he has great comedic timing.
Flawless, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
So-
really great acting skills. Yeah, I don't know if I have like a favorite character of the characters of all the storylines. Personally, I think. Oh, ew, I lied. I'm sorry. Yeah, we know. We talk about how, and now I'm drawing a blank on his name. I feel like blaspheme that I don't remember his name. Come on,
Which one?
my sexy elf, with the long blonde hair.
Legolas?
Legolas.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I was just looking at Legolas costumes earlier because I'm going to probably be that for
Oh,
Halloween.
really? For Halloween? Yeah. I feel like he's got the best fight scenes.
Yep.
His parkour for the gods. Like
yeah.
he's jumping up and down, doing cartwheels. Like
He literally is just like, oh, that guy needs to die? Okay, cool. Or there's like 100 guys over here. All right, sweet.
also, is it like endless amount of arrows? Like
No,
why does nobody talk about this?
He always runs out at like,
100
the plot
deep.
moments and stuff.
Like there's
but-
like a dozen arrows in there. How is
Yeah.
he? I mean, he's like,
Well, he kills a bunch. He grabs a couple arrows.
I guess.
But then he
I don't
grabs his
know.
little knives and he's like, he doesn't need, he could probably kill everybody with his bare hands. I don't know.
He probably could, but I think but that's how they train the elves is
Yeah.
more of like distance combat, and then like close quarters combats. It's like harder to do. So
Yeah.
I'm just.
I
making
mean,
that
why
up.
not? You don't let people get close to you before
Yeah.
you kill them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Life lesson.
Autobiography. Little things, don't forget.
Right? Yeah.
No, Legolas is my favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
Who did
does.
I think played the girl with the long red hair that was like his love interest
Oh,
in the Hobbit?
don't. I know exactly
Oh my
what
God,
you're
we had
talking
like
about.
a whole argument about this. Not argument, but I was like, ready to bet money that it was a certain
In
actress
The Hobbit movies.
in the Hobbit movies, the female character with the long red hair. I thought it was Sienna Miller
No.
for
yeah,
my
that's
whole
right.
life,
You thought it was
honestly.
Sienna Miller. And it's actually, what's her face from Ant-Man.
from Ant-Man, yeah. And I was like, no, it's not. That's Sienna Miller.
Dude. And she was like, so sure.
I was like,
We were at the Renaissance Fair. And she's like, I'll bet. What are we betting?
and Drew should have bet me. He's too scared to make the bet.
I was like, no. That was the one I did bet you. There was something else where you like bluffed. And I was like, no, you're too confident.
Oh,
was
I
like,
know. I
yeah.
was really confident. It's all
No,
about
but
the
I-
delivery. I was
yeah.
so sure.
No,
and
I won
was
that one.
completely wrong.
Yeah. But then you lost your car keys, so I didn't make you pay up.
I know. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. That's okay. Yeah, but I like their like dynamic too. I thought that was really cute. And listen, the
Yeah.
weird shit that I think about because she had a crush on the dwarf, the cutest dwarf. In my
Literally the
opinion, of
worst
all
love
of them.
story in all of cinema.
Not the worst.
Yeah.
They could have like. Well, he might have been packing. I'm like, there's something there. I think we should let this explore a little bit. I don't think he needed to die.
I do, just so they wouldn't continue that list. She needed to be with Legolas.
But then we just never saw her ever again.
Yeah, I know. She's pieced out.
Like, I'm not okay with that. Let her live her short king life and see where that's going to go.
Maybe she went off to find another dwarf. She's like, maybe there's another one that I can
You know, it just looks just
hit on.
like him.
Screw Legolas.
Oh, God.
Just the best dude
I
in
know,
Middle
really,
Earth. It's
just is
fine.
the best guy in all of Middle Earth.
Yeah.
No big deal. It's fine.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, he's my favorite. Love him dearly.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this is the tangents that we go on
Yep.
when we talk about. At least we were on one specific topic that we
Yeah.
think about it, kind of
Yeah.
mostly ish.
Yep. One specific topic because we will literally, like when we're at conventions and stuff, we just talk and it goes off in all these different directions.
Yeah, I feel like that's my favorite part of like going to conventions together is after the convention. That's when I'm like, I'm not worried about having to like talk to people and
Yeah.
like having to like be.
You turn off.
Yeah, I can like turn my social battery off a little bit now, and then we'll just eat and drink and like kiki about every single nerdy thing that I
yeah.
could possibly think
Yeah.
of,
Which is a lot.
which is a lot. Which
Yeah.
is
all the
quite
cool
a lot.
costumes, and then that gets us off on this tangent, and then
And then what are we doing the next convention?
Yeah.
And then what's coming out? Yada yada yada. Yeah, I think as my unofficial co-host, I'm gonna get you a
Right.
T-shirt that says
oh yeah, just
co-host.
unofficial
Yeah.
co-host, right?
Yes. I feel like we are hopefully just gonna have as many episodes with him as possible that we can have as many curated tangent level conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Of
I'm a nerd
anything
about a
nerdy.
lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
we've
nerd
got
about
like some conventions
photography.
coming up.
it's
Yeah,
like
well, he's a huge
conventions,
photographer nerd.
right? So
Yeah, we got a lot
Marvel.
of conventions coming up. Obviously, the holiday season's coming up. Lots of fun, like movies and shit coming
not
up.
the holiday. That's a terrible movie, but
Oh, sorry, you're Gryffindor.
it got a
so you
6
would
out of
say
10
that.
on IMDb. I'm just
Who
saying.
even looks at the IMDb? Like,
Because I was looking up who was in it.
only a Gryffindor would look that up.
Yeah.
Sorry. Make
Yeah.
your own choices and
Oh, I do.
like a Slytherin.
Yeah, that's why I like so many
Like a
nerdy
boss.
things. Slytherin.
Watch The Holiday. It's so good.
I've seen it at your house when you were playing it.
Oh, sorry.
I think you were getting your
That
makeup
was
done
me.
for one of the conventions,
That
and
was
you forced me to
definitely
watch
Yeah.
it. That's how I know it's
now
bad.
I'm getting to my holiday like my Christmas Halloween
Yeah.
season.
Well, it's going to be Hocus
movies.
Pocus for a little while.
I've been watching Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And I actually watched The Grinch yesterday with Jim Carrey. You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's a great one, first of all.
It's a great movie, but I had to watch it so many times over the past few years.
Oh, I always forget you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of over it.
It's just so good. It's a good background one.
Sure.
That one and Elf.
Elf is never ending.
Just,
Yeah.
it slaps every time.
Yep. I can't believe it's been over 20 years since
Isn't
that
that
movie came
wild?
out. It's stupid.
Like, I don't feel like he looks old now, but I guess you
think
kind of
he's
start
getting there,
comparing it.
but
You're just like, oh, no, that.
It just went from like, oh, this movie just came out to, oh, it came out 20 years ago. You're
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I watch it all the time.
Time
How's
is
that
not real.
possible? Yeah, so we got a lot of fun stuff coming up,
Oh, yeah.
and I will keep you in the loop as often as possible, as much as we possibly can. So thank you, Drew, for
Oh, my
coming.
pleasure.
Appreciate
Always.
it.
You guys will see more of me.
Grand
I'm
old
sure.
time as always. I know I can't shake him. He just won't leave me alone, no matter
I'm a
how
nerd.
hard I try. Because I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
And girls like nerds. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.
Sweet.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Cheers all.